Now in this idea, we're going to be looking at you starting up a niche online bookstore. So if you love books and you're looking at a way to sell books online, but you don't want to have all the problems with inventory, this is an idea that you can check out. Now, this idea and the way that it works is that you would create a niche online bookstore, you'd list best-selling books for people to buy, and then the links, when people click through on them, go through to an affiliated bookstore where the customer completes their purchase. Now, for any of the purchases that are made online, you would get a percentage of that payment. So an example is Book Depository, that if you link out to them, now they are just physical books, but if you link out to them and someone purchases a book, then you would get 5% off that book purchase and any other books that they purchase for the next 30 days. So if they purchase, say, 5 books in that particular shop, then you'd get 5% off all those books paid to you. And then there's other programs like Amazon affiliates where you get paid from 4% up to, I think it's around 12%, depending on your volume over the month. So there's a huge range of products that you could recommend, and a lot of bookstores that offer affiliate programs as well. So to get this idea working, the first thing you need to do is choose your niche or your niche and grab a memorable website name. So for me, if I was recommending a site like Book Depository where they only have physical products, then you're probably going to look at categories where people are still preferring to have hard copies. So things like cookbooks, notebooks, and maybe even travel guides. The next step for you is going to be starting up a website. For this one, I'd go for a self-hosted WordPress site with one-click install. And then you'd have a look at a site theme like this one. I'll just click on the demo here. This one's called the Chipmunk WordPress theme. So you can see on here that you can have upvoting, you can see how many people have viewed them, and you can even put them into collections. So that's a really handy one. Another one is called the Upvote theme, and that one's found on Theme Forest. I've got the link on our website, on the thatbusinessidea.com website, but you can look them up anyway. And for this one's a little bit more of a I wouldn't say an evergreen site, it's more like a daily site where you'd be putting links on there. So if you choose between the Chipmunk theme or that Upvote theme, that'll get you going and started. So once you've got those set up, you can use things like there's a plugin called WP Import if you want to import your products directly in. So that's where you could download them from the site and then upload them into it. Otherwise, you could manually do it if you've got a small enough store. That's one way of doing it. And so once you've filled up your store, then you would just start marketing your store, and you could cross-post some of those products across to Pinterest just to get a little bit more exposure as well. Now, tweaking this idea, you could look at starting an affiliate site for pretty much any product out there. You can look at some of the bigger platforms like Commission Junction or Commission Factory to find out what businesses are offering affiliate programs, and then start websites like this one using these themes. You could even reuse this theme on several sites and then start making money in that way. So I look forward to hearing about your idea, what you started, how you tweaked the idea in the comments.